Hi everyone, my name is Kim Sane, and my topic would be worker stress at non-challenging college internships. So, a little overview, we'll first do an introduction on the current situation, then jump into a case study, followed by discussion, and lastly conclude my presentation with a solution for a problem. So, according to CNBC, 60% of US workers feel stressed at least 2 to 3 times a week, and because being preoccupied by one's work is seen as a social norm, people are not treating the problem seriously. However, that does not mean that this is a small problem. In fact, stress often leads to the feeling of fear, frustration, and anxiety. Half of all physical illnesses are stress related, and corporates spend billions of dollars on healthcare, causing employee absenteeism and turnover annually. So, the case study will be about one of my personal experiences during an internship program. So, the case study will be about one of my personal experiences in one of my internships within the financial services industry. So the first few weeks of the internship, I was actually really excited and I was overwhelmed with happiness and pride because I got the opportunity to intern at a prestigious firm and I was eager to help with anything in the office. However, a few weeks later, I felt that I was slowly being unsatisfied because every day I went to work and the manager would tell me to help around the office. Because the business was client facing and fast paced, the analysts and managers in the office didn't have time to actually train me, and therefore I didn't have much work to do. The nature of the tasks that I was assigned to, such as copying and faxing materials, were unfulfilling. In addition to that, no one checked in on my work progress, and I felt low personal accomplishment. Lastly, at the end of my internship, I was slowly feeling burnt out and gradually began to withdraw. I started slacking off at work, taking sick days for minor illnesses, and coming to office late, as well as take longer lunch breaks. So, one possible theory that will relate to this problem is from the introduction to IO psychology, which is a textbook, and regards to the problem of underutilization, which would occur when there is limited work or when workers feel that the job doesn't utilize your knowledge and abilities, or that the jobs are just downright boring. I feel that this related to my problem because I felt that I had the capabilities and knowledge but wasn't given the opportunity to use them. In addition, job ambiguity is also a factor. This occurred when jobs are not clearly outlined and workers don't know what to do. And because of my manager always saying to look around the office to see if anyone needs help, that contributes to this problem, as well as the fact that there were no set tasks or deadlines, and the managers didn't check on the interns. Lastly, would be type A personality, and which is characterized by excessive drive and competitiveness. And as someone who always tends to try to take on as much as possible, try to be as competitive as possible, I feel that I myself fall into this category, and which points out that my stress is not only caused by how things are at my workplace, but also by myself. Another discussion would be on work-related boredom and depressed mood from a daily perspective, which is from the journal Work and Stress. So the purpose of this study is to show how inter as well as interpersonal processes may affect associations between work-related boredom and employee well-being. And it's a correlational study, and the method was that they had 5-day diary studies on 106 employees and asked participants to fill out questionnaires daily regarding several questions related to work-related boredom that was assessed with other variables. The data was analyzed using multi-level path analysis N+7. So the first hypothesis was that daily work-related boredom will be positively related to depressed mood at the end of the workday. as well as indirectly related to the depressed mood at the end of the evening at home. The predictor being the daily work-related boredom, and the criterion would be the depressed mood at the end of the workday or at the end of the evening. Indirectly, the second hypothesis would be the positive associations between the boredom and the depressed mood, being stronger for employees with high work centrality compared to employees with lower ones. The predictor being work centrality and the criterion being the positive associations. The findings is that relative short time daily experience of work-related boredom may negatively affect employee well-being. However, employees with high work centralities are prone to experience diminished well-being as a consequence of boredom, whereas fulfilling one's basic psychological needs on a daily basis after work mitigates these negative effects. Based on these findings, few possible solutions to this problem would first be monthly one-on-ones where managers would be more responsible on checking in on how the intern is doing and liking the job, as well as allowing the employee to be accountable for his or her performances and serves as a channel of communication. Another one would be accurate job descriptions, where human resources would need to put in more effort in communicating with the hiring manager to produce a more accurate job description that relates more accurately to the actual job. This also allows prospective hires to have a realistic overview and allow the company to recruit the right person for the right position, not only based on their qualifications but also personality types. The last one would be hosting workers' health workshops, where the company could host sessions to educate their workers on the risks that stress entails, as well as keep stress awareness as part of the company's culture and offer health programs in regards to employees' well-being and teach them self-regulation skills as part of their training. And that would conclude my presentation. Thank you for listening, and if you have any questions, please comment in the discussion section. This will be my references page, and this is my appendix. Thank you again.